What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Now today we've got for you a little video about two Micro Four Thirds cameras. One is the Panasonic G9 with the Panasonic Leica 12 to 60mm f2.8 to f4, and you've got the
Olympus OM2.
no
OM1.
You've got the Olympus EM1 Mark II.
Yeah. It's got a macro lens on it this today.
The 60mm macro. Yeah, so we're going to show you some of the photos we've taken around in the last day or so. We've been over to Akaroa. We've been down Brighton Pier. We're down here, not Brighton Pier. We've been down at Brighton at our south shore on the sand dunes on the beach. So we're just going over around to the estuary side of the south shore at the moment and see what it's like around there, because we've done some photos around on the beach. And excuse me while I duck underneath this tree.
There's some wedding.
Yeah, so we're going to show you some of the photos we've taken on these two cameras, and just to show you that Micro Four Thirds cameras are still relevant today, even though they've got a much smaller sensor than like APS-C or full frame. They can still take some damn good photos.
Oh,
so
yes.
You'll see some photos from both of the cameras throughout this video, but we'll start with some photos from the Olympus camera. So we'll roll them now and come back and talk a little bit more about them in a minute. So we're now over on the estuary side of South Shore. Anybody who knows Christchurch will know where we're talking about. But the tide's out, and yeah, all we've got is mud flats out here. But I'll spin this camera around, and we've got a little bridge here. For what, I don't know, but oh God, look at all the moss on the tree.
Yeah. But look here too, there's such a tiny wee flower in here. Huh.
Yeah. Tiny little flower.
Tiny wee flower.
Yeah. You can see by the clouds out there, it's sort of stormy looking, but that's moving away from us. And as you can see out there, the tide's way out. But I'm not going down onto the mud flats here because it'd be sticky mud, and yeah, I'm not getting stuck in there.
No.
But we'll take a couple of photos from here and we shall move on. So we're going to show you now some photos I've taken on the Panasonic camera with the 12 to 60mm lens. Like all these images, like from ones from the Olympus EM1, they are shot from Akaroa, New Brighton and South Shore here. So there'll be a range of different photos from both cameras. And
because Akaroa was a waterfall.
Yeah, there was a waterfall in Akaroa, and we took some photos down on the beach down there as well. And come over here to the sand dunes, taking some photos of some of the flowers, some of the things on the beach, and there's some photos from the Olympus where, using the macro lens, you get such a very thin depth of field that you'll see there's one image in there that you would have already seen come up on screen where there's all the sand is blurred out in the foreground and the background, but there's such a thin slither, and it's only probably about a couple of inches wide. You'll see a line across the screen where the camera has focused on. Just shows you the thin depth of field on a macro lens. But yeah, well, we're going to carry on, and some of the images are from the Edmonds Gardens that we've been to as well. There's some flowers in there that we took some photos of, so we'll see you soon, and we'll talk about what we like and don't like about the two cameras, and yeah, what we think about them overall. We'll see you soon. So I'm here at the Edmonds Gardens, and we're going to show you around here a little bit, because some of the photos we've taken on for this video are shot here in the Edmonds Gardens. And this is where the Edmonds Bakery used to be, but is no longer, so it's just a garden for everybody to enjoy. So there's just a little bit of a history on the Edmonds Gardens. 1925, demolished in 1990.
Right, here I am with the Olympus EM1 Mark II. This has got a 60mm macro lens on it today. The little switch on the side here is 0.4 meters to infinity. And then we'll flick it round to 1:1 macro.
So I've got the Panasonic Leica 12 to 60mm f2.8 to f4 lens. Now this is a variable aperture lens, f2.8 at the wide end and f4 at the long end, and it has an autofocus manual focus switch, and it also has the image stabilizer on and off. And with the Panasonic body, it works with dual image stabilization. So yeah, with this, I don't know if you can see it in there, in the screen there's a little hand that shows dual image stabilization. So that means that the image stabilization in the camera and the image stabilization in the lens work together to minimize any variables in your hand movements, any shaking. In other words, sometimes you just lose what you're going to say. So there we have it, just a couple of days out with Micro Four Thirds cameras, and yeah, you've seen some photos from this. Haven't done any video with it.
Yes, we have.
We've done a couple of video clips, yeah.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
we have. We've done a couple of video clips.
That was on Akaroa there by the wharf. We did.
Yeah.
And the same with this one as well.
Yeah,
we both
we
did
did.
a wee video clip.
Yeah. So I'll put them up on screen next. We'll end the video with we'll end the video with a selection of photos from both of the cameras, so they'll be all mixed up, so you won't know which was which. But yeah, I find that the grip on this is really good. Like I've got my whole hand on there, and my pinky doesn't slip off the bottom of it. It's got a really well proportioned grip, and that little piece around there is good for my finger there to hold it in one hand.
Yes, and there's also on the top of this one too, you've got all these other switches there too,
Yeah.
that you can access really easily.
This is, you've got white balance, ISO and exposure compensation buttons at the top. Press one of them and then dial in your exposure, white balance or ISO. That's really, really handy. And
No
also,
searching. No searching through the menu.
no.
Where the hell is it? I
And
can't
also
find it.
on the back where my thumb is, I've got access to the manual focus switch as well. Continuous and single focus modes. And then your thumb, the joystick there on the back, is right at your fingertips really. So it's really well designed, this G9. So yeah, it's a, hold that camera steady. So yeah, it's a really well designed body for the Micro Four Thirds system. So yeah, I like it. It'd be nice to have a larger sensor in it. And then speaking of that, there will be an upcoming video on the Panasonic S5, which is pretty much the same size. They are the same height. The weight difference between the Panasonic S5 will have the 20 to 60mm kit lens on it, and with that, compared to this is only 100 grams lighter than the S5. So as regards to having this or an S5, I think I'd have an S5. The S5 will do everything this can do and more. Later model, full frame. So that's going to be coming up in a future video, so watch out for that. But anyway, what do you like about the Olympus?
The Olympus is actually really good. This is well, for my hand, this is a nice wee size for a woman to use.
Yeah, because
and
you've got
it has got the bracket on the bottom here
plate
to
on
put
there,
on
yeah.
the tripod bracket. But overall, yeah, it's good. The lens is nice. Heaps of gap here from the fingers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Probably the only little thing is just going to remove the switches on the left hand side,
Yeah.
not the right hand side, which is more natural. But it's only a wee thing. Everything's pretty good about this lens. Future too, we have got a 15mm lens.
We've got a 15mm
lens,
Panasonic f1.7.
So at some stage, yeah, we will be doing a video with that one.
Yeah.
So some things are more to watch out
Yeah.
for. But yeah, overall, yeah, this is great. It's a nice wee balance.
Of course, you can put this lens on that camera as well, because
Yes, you can
being
do,
Micro
yeah.
Four Thirds and this is a Panasonic lens, it can still go on the Olympus,
Yeah.
and vice versa. You can put that Olympus on the Panasonic body and still get, still works.
So we've got 3 lenses, 3 videos to do in the future with all this stuff.
Well, there's 3 lenses that we got for the Micro Four Thirds system.
Yeah.
So,
But they're good cameras to get around
Yeah.
with, yeah.
and the grip's nice
Oh,
and comfortable.
it's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, my pinky's just there because I've got
Yeah.
that, but if otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Mm.
great though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's light enough.
So ladies out there with small hands, this is a camera for you to use.
Yeah,
It
no,
is.
they're good. They're good cameras, and they've got a lot of
Yeah.
computational features in them for long exposures and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something
It's a good balance.
Yeah.
Really good balance.
yeah, it's not too big, not too small either.
Yeah.
Like the EM1, the EM5 Mark 1 and 2, 3, they're smaller. They haven't got the same sort of grip on them. That's got a better hand grip there.
Well, look there.
Yeah,
You can see it without the hand on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll turn around so you can see it. So you can see the profile of the hand grip. It's It's nicely proportioned, really. Yeah. So there we have our video about the EM1 Mark II and the Panasonic G9. Two micro four thirds cameras. So you would have seen all the photos. There's a few more photos coming up, so watch that and see what you think, and put a comment in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification, so you you'll get notified when I post new videos. When we post new videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, we'll say goodbye, and I hope you have a great new year. Christmas has already just passed, so yeah, I hope you've had a good day out with all your family and friends, and look forward to posting more videos in 2024. So we'll see you then. Bye bye.
Bye.